Welcome, guys, to the 2022 FIFA World Cup draw. It is where we find out which groups, which countries are going to be in for the 2022 FIFA World Cup that gets underway at the end of the year. I'm absolutely buzzing for this. It is the one day in every 4 years that I absolutely just buzz for. I absolutely buzz for the World Cup draw. I've got a little spreadsheet on screen as well. Hopefully you can see that properly. So what I will do is when a team gets called out, I will copy and paste and put it into the group that they are in. There we go, sorted. So it adds a little bit of sort of dynamic to the stream. Hopefully it looks a little bit better with obviously a little graphic for the World Cup draw. I wanted to add something different to it to make sure it looks, really crisp and nice. So I'm not too sure what time it actually gets underway. I believe the show actually starts in the next couple of minutes, or not a couple of minutes, but in about 20 minutes time, because the show starts at 4:45, and I believe the draw is on at 5. So if you are new to the channel, please do make sure to hit that red subscribe button. It does massively, it is massively appreciated for you hitting the subscribe button. I could actually put a better share screen on the stream for now. Right, I don't know what I'm doing here. Right, let me put this on screen for now whilst I figure out something to put on. If it's Wales-England, we're beating them. I don't care. If it's Wales-England, we're beating them. We're better than England. No, I don't know about that, but right, let me find something to put on for now. Like I said, the draw's not going to be on for another half an hour probably, but you know what it's like. That every draw they take their time. So let's just quickly go through the pots actually first. Let's do that first of all. So the pots then for the World Cup draw. Let me put myself in the bottom corner like that. That looks better, doesn't it? That looks 10 times better. So in pot 1, it is, of course, the hosts, Qatar, Belgium, Brazil, France, Argentina, England, Spain, and Portugal. Pot 2, it is Denmark, of course, European semi-finalists, Netherlands, Germany, Mexico, USA, Switzerland, Croatia, Uruguay. Pot 3, it is Senegal, Iran, Japan, Morocco, Serbia, Poland, South Korea, and Tunisia. And then in pot 4, it is Saudi Arabia, Ecuador, Ghana, Cameroon, Canada, and then either Australia, UAE, Peru, New Zealand, or Costa Rica, Ukraine, Scotland, or Wales. So those are the pots for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. I'm looking forward to this because hopefully we're going to have a interesting World Cup draw. I don't want to see I don't want to see a boring draw. I don't want to see Wales get look the worst possible sort of group that Wales could get. Let's have a look at that. The first thing we'll do is the hardest group that Wales could have. So someone out of pot 1. Actually, should we try and color coordinate these? Right, let's try and color coordinate these. Right, so we'll go yellow for pot 1. We'll go that you can't see that properly. We'll go green for pot 2, just so it gives some sort of color coordination. We'll go blue for pot 3, and we'll go. Let's just go orange for pot 4. So obviously Wales are in pot 4. So Wales are technically one of the lowest seeds. So we could get someone for pot 1, pot 2, pot 3. The worst possible draw is probably Brazil, Germany, Senegal, Wales. That is the worst draw. Brazil, Germany, Senegal, and us. The best possible draw. I'm going to say Qatar, Switzerland, Tunisia. That is our best draw. Qatar, Switzerland, Tunisia is our best possible draw, in my opinion. Like I said, you might have different opinions. There might be people in here that are not Welsh, that are English, Scottish even. We might even get people towards the start of the draw that are, not any of those countries, and they might be Dutch or might be German, and they can tell me who they think is their easiest group and hardest group. Hence why I went live a bit earlier, because it gives me a chance to sort of dissect the draw and stuff like that. Let's go through a few comments now. We should go through the comments. Dada Brawl Stars, welcome to the channel. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Yayan is in. Big up, Yayan. I will be seeing you tomorrow at the Newport game. And he goes, Mikey, that's an inside joke. ORT, big up. Big up, Arsenal Vlogs. Italy not in the World Cup again. Yeah, typical, isn't it? Watching this is depressing because we're not in the World Cup. He says, ORT, don't remind me. Imagine Wales, England. I've seen that. Hi, Reese. Why do World Cup draw now if Wales hasn't confirmed actually? They need to get the draw done very soon, don't they? So, they need to hurry up and get it done. So then they can sort of get on with preparation for the World Cup, I think. That's the only reason why they're doing it, pretty much. Germany hoping they don't do what they did in 2018 World Cup when they got knocked out in the group stages. England in pot 1. Arsenal Vlogs says Wales will get Holland or Poland. I would take either one of them, to be fair. I know that might be unpopular. I would take either one of them. Can Wales get France? Yes. Brazil, I remember, got destroyed 7-1 in 2014. Yes. You think Wales, Ghana, Uruguay, USA? Oh, I like that. I like that group, actually. Wales can get anyone, basically. Yeah, pretty much. Anyone from pot 4 Wales can get. Wales could go out. They could go out. Zach says hello, and ORT says hello, Zach. So thanks, Zach, for tuning in. This is going to be difficult, isn't it? Because don't get me wrong, Scotland or we still got to get past Scotland or Ukraine. That's still got to happen. But I think if we get past Scotland or Ukraine, because it's obviously going to be one of the two, I think whoever we get in this group will determine not our focus, because our focus will still be high, obviously, because it's to reach a World Cup. But if we say we get Brazil or Germany, France in our group, like a massive country, then we're going to be like, oh my God, if we beat Scotland or Ukraine in this playoff, we're going to be playing Brazil, France, Germany, etc., etc. If our group comes out as Qatar, Switzerland, Tunisia, a bit of a drab group, then we're going to be like, oh, if we get, obviously they're still going to want to go for it. This is what I'm trying to say. We're not going to say, right, we don't want to go for it now because our group is poor. It's going to be the case of, right, this is at stakes or that is at stakes, if that makes sense. As England fan, don't want Croatia, says Reese. Zach says don't want Germany. Let me know who you are supporting as well. So obviously I'm supporting Wales. Obviously Reese, Zach supporting England. Let me know who you're supporting in the World Cup, and who you don't want and who you do maybe fancy in the World Cup draw. I'm only going to keep these highlighted for the pots. I'm not going to keep them highlighted for that. Well, technically we could put Qatar in there, can't we? Because we know Qatar are going to be in Group A, A1 as well. We know that because that's just formality for the host. So we can put them in Group A, and it's all important as well. Not just the group, but the positioning in the group. So, for example, say I don't know, for a random country, say who's in pot 1. Say Argentina get pulled out for Group B. No, it won't work for them actually because I think all of these are in. Right, so a third seed, for example. Say Japan get pulled out and they're in Qatar's group. Oh, I can't do that because they're bloody hell. I'm trying to give you a bloody explanation, and I keep realizing that none of these possibilities can happen. Right, Poland. Say Poland get drawn out in Group B with Qatar. If they then drawn out as A2, that will be the opening game, Qatar against Poland. However, if they're drawn out as A3, A4, they will not be the opening game. So A2 out of either one of these three pots will be the opening game, if that makes sense. Hardest possible group of death: Belgium, Germany, Poland, and Wales. You can't get that, Burn. You can't get that because there's got to be a maximum of 2 UEFA Confederation teams. So that would not happen. The worst possible group, I think, would be the group of death, would be Brazil, Germany, Poland, Canada. Brazil, Germany, Poland, Canada would be the worst possible group, I think. Brazil to win the World Cup, says Potato Man. Brazil are favourites. Brazil are massive favourites. Look, if I know Wales are not going to win it, I'm not going to say we're going to win it, but obviously I'll be cheering Wales on until we get knocked out. And as soon as we do get knocked out, if we do, we might go and win the whole thing. But let's be realistic. If Wales don't win it, I want it to be Brazil because I love the way Brazil play. I love the players they have. They've got a strong squad. They've got excellent depth in their side. And I think they could be a real threat to win the World Cup. Right, let's put that on that screen for now, considering the draw is not starting yet. S Featley TV, thanks for tuning in. He says, hi, Mike, mate. Hope you're good. Yes, I'm very good. I do need to get my jacket on, actually, in a minute. It's been a bit chilly, even though I've got the windows open. It's meant to be warm today, but the draw, I think, should be starting around 5. You'd expect it to start around 5. Why is... Right, so many likes, bro. I'm on 22 likes, guys, so please make sure to hit the like button. So, yeah, I think it'll be on at 5, Daniel, but I'll put the pots on one more time for anyone. Actually, I'll just stay like this, actually. It makes more sense than it, to be fair. So I'll go through the pots one more time. Pot 1, then. It is Qatar, Belgium, Brazil, France, Argentina, England, Spain, Portugal, with Qatar going in Group A. Pot 2 is Denmark, Netherlands, Germany, Mexico, USA, Switzerland, Croatia, Uruguay. Pot 3 is Senegal, Iran, Japan, Morocco, Serbia, Poland, South Korea, and Tunisia. And pot 4 is Saudi Arabia, Ecuador, Ghana, Cameroon, Canada, Australia, United Arab Emirates, or Peru, New Zealand, or Costa Rica, and then Ukraine, or Scotland, or Wales. Those are the pots. 60 likes would be unreal. Just putting that out there. 60 likes would be unreal. If you are new to the channel, you've not yet hit the like button, like I say, please do make sure to hit it. It doesn't cost a penny, but it does help a ton of a lot. A ton. Helps a ton. Does massively help. Like I said, the program's not on for another 12 minutes, so we can just talk for now until it does start. The draw is at 5 p.m. I could actually put that on the banner, can't I? So it prevents having to keep answering that. Right, there we are. Just to prevent that getting answered, FIFA World Cup draw commences from 5 p.m. Like I said, please do make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It does massively help the channel. It does help the channel a hell of a lot. And please make sure to subscribe if you're new. And if you haven't, please make sure to share the channel We're currently on 24 likes. Keep hitting that like button, guys. Keep hitting the subscribe button. And if you do want to donate to the channel, you can do that by the $ from as little as 79p. And you can also become a member by hitting the join button from as little as $1.99 a month. Thanks, Into, for tuning in. Hope you are well. I was watching a bit of the darts as well to see how that's getting along at the moment. Gary Anderson is 3-0 down against Max Hopp in the darts. Raymond van Barneveld 4-3 up. James Wade losing as well to Matt Campbell. So I am still keeping an eye on the darts, but the World Cup draw is more important to me anyway. If Wales weren't in it, I would still be doing the World Cup draw, but I'd be focused a lot on the Pro Tour going on right now. But this is monumental for Wales. This is potentially, hopefully it's not, but this is potentially the only World Cup draw that Wales will be in. So I want to make the most of it, and I want to bloody, I want to treasure this moment. I'll probably watch this draw over and over again. Depends who we get, actually. If we get Brazil, because we could actually get, our draw could get really, really bad. Because we could get Brazil, Germany, Senegal. Now that would be, honestly, I'm not going to be sort of overreacting. But if we got that, we're not getting out of that group. Brazil, Germany, Senegal. That is going to be very tough to get out of that, I think. But I think. If we were to get out of a group with Brazil, Germany, Senegal, I would be bloody proud to be Welsh. F, the FIFA, the clueless. Yes. Agree, Andrew. If they give us an awful group, Wales have been effed over because of the Scotland-Ukraine delay. How is that fair? Very true. They're all about fair play and equal sort of what's it called, like equal, not rights, but equal chances or whatever it's called. So they should, in theory, give Wales well not. But you know what I mean. It should be a lot more fairer. Actually, let me remove Qatar because the draw's not actually started. But Qatar, for anyone wondering, Qatar will go into Group A1. Yes. This point is something I am furious about, and I've never agreed with you, Andrew, over anything more in my entire life. How are Wales in pot 4? Let's just go through it first of all. Let's just go through it. Pot 4, Tunisia, better. South Korea, better. Poland, maybe. Serbia, better. Morocco, better. Japan, better. Iran, better. Senegal, maybe. We should definitely be in pot 3. 100%. 100% should be in pot 3. I don't know if we get in pot 2 because pot 2 is pretty tough, isn't it? Denmark, I wouldn't. Maybe. Netherlands, no. Germany, no. Mexico, maybe. USA, yes. Switzerland, maybe. Croatia, no. Uruguay, no, in my opinion. We're better than... I would say we're better than 90% of pot 3. And we're better than 20%, 25% of pot 2. Wait, we're 20th in the... Right, let me have a look at the FIFA World Rankings a minute. This is an interesting point. It hasn't started yet, Cyber Leader, so we don't know who England got. Yeah, exactly, Daniel. How are USA in pot? Right, I'm looking at... Right. Chat. Try and sort this out, right? Wales are 18th in the current world rankings. 18th. Poland, Serbia, both in pot 3. Poland 26th, Serbia 25th, South Korea 29th, Tunisia 35th. There's only more. No, I think that's it. So we are higher ranked than 3 other teams that are in pot 3, yet we are in pot 4. It just doesn't make sense. Right, 2 seconds, guys. Let me just get a drink. 2 seconds. It's just a joke, really. Right, let's read a few more. Let's read a few more comments. So, Cyber Leader saying, who have England got? Like I said, hasn't started yet. However, yeah, we saw that. World Cup curse probably going to happen to France and Croatia. FIFA are not fair, Mike, because they do the seeding, so it's designed for the biggest and best nations to get the latter stages of the World Cup as they make more money through TV. Through TV money that week. Yeah, exactly. Very true. Very true. I'm not going to argue with that. It's true, isn't it? Hi, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah. They literally said the reason was because they had not qualified at the same time of the draw, but how is that our fault? Yeah. Where are USA ranked? I'll have a look now. I've got so many tabs open on my screen. It's bloody hard to go through them all. I'll search that in the background whilst reading more comments. I'll let you know on that in a minute, Daniel. Portugal didn't get their game delayed, but are in pot 1. Very true. Yeah, and also there is a chance that Costa Rica could beat New Zealand, and a high chance they will. Yeah, Costa Rica are higher ranked. Higher ranked than, I can't remember who in pot 3. There's someone in pot 3 I can't remember, but yeah. I don't know why we're going on about Arsenal buying or whatever that's on about when we're doing a World Cup draw, but whatever. That's not how it works. It's based on FIFA World Ranks. They just ignored them for us because it would have complicated the draw. They don't like complicatedness, do they? Or whatever the word is. Can't bloody get my words out. I can only see... Oh, I forgot to say hello, Chris. Hope you're well. I can only see Germany or Spain winning the World Cup in Qatar, in my opinion. I'm not convinced by France. I think their Deschamps era is done. Brazil, full of egos. England is England. Well, hopefully England is England and they bottle it again. That was a beautiful sight, wasn't it? I know I'm going to get absolutely pelted for that. So apparently USA are ranked 15th in the world. Hence why they are... in pot 2. Chris says we will bottle it. Well, I hope so. I do hope so. Please do make sure, guys, to hit the like button and subscribe. It does massively help the channel. Like I said, thanks to everyone for tuning in for the FIFA World Cup draw. FIFA are a joke. Well, we all know that, don't we? And I don't just mean the video game. So the draw will be starting at 5 p.m. We are waiting, of course, for the show to act, or the program to actually start. I've just seen that comment, Chris. Mental. What is your... I'm not Welsh, but who can remember Gareth Bale's stunning free kick? Which one? He's had many, Reese, mate. No, I'm presuming you mean the one against Austria, but his one against England in the Euros in 2016 was unreal. His one against Slovakia in the Euros as well was brilliant. Want England to get Germany, me, and absolutely F them up. Fair play, Jason. Fair play. Look, a lot of people want certain teams to beat them. I just want an easy draw. I just want an easy draw. I don't care who it is, as long as it's easy. Yeah, Bale is something special. You're right, yeah. Oh, God, I'm so nervous, man. I'm so nervous. It's all right being an England fan, isn't it? Because you know you're going to get a piss-poor group. And that's no disrespect to any England fans, but you just know you're going to get a crap group with... I bet you, right, I will have a bet with anyone that tries to tell me otherwise, but I think England will get either Saudi Arabia, Tunisia, or Ecuador. England will get. Couldn't give a toss who we get because you have to play them all anyway. Very true. Well, yeah, very true, actually. Last World Cup 2018 saw France win the cup. Yeah. England or Ukraine to win it. That's all I want. Do you know what? Yes, I know what's going on in Ukraine is awful, but the fact that they nearly said Wales and Scotland should stand aside to let Ukraine into the World Cup. What a load of bollocks. Honestly, seriously. I know what they've gone through have been atrocious, and I stand with Ukraine. But the fact that we should have bloody, give them a sort of World Cup berth just because of what's going on, it's a joke, man. And that was from an Englishman, of course. Saudi Arabia have terrible human rights. Yeah. The issues in Saudi Arabia is awful. Lots of poor teams still qualified for the World Cup. Very true. My top 5 power rankings: 1 Brazil, 1 France, 2 Brazil, 3 Spain, 4 England, 5 Germany, and then 6 Belgium, 7 Argentina, 8 Denmark. Yeah, all of them countries have done something. Well, how how Belgium continue to stay world number 1 is mental. Fair play. How is Belgium pot 1? Is Fellaini playing? Funny thing about Belgium, they're not the world number 1 anymore. It is Brazil, I believe. I think my mate told me yesterday that Belgium are no longer world number 1. Yeah, Brazil are now the world number 1 as of the 31st of March. Oh, come on! Come on, Wales! Come on, Wales! Give us an easy draw. Come on. Shall I tell you who are dark horses in this tournament? Switzerland. I like the look of Uruguay. I really like the look of Uruguay. Colombia. Wait, Colombia didn't qualify, did they? It's only once, Reese. No, Colombia didn't qualify. Wow. Let me have a look at that a second. No, it's not in CONCACAF, is it? World Cup qualifying. South America. Wow, Colombia finished 6th. They missed out on the playoff by a point. Wow, that is mental. That's absolutely mental. Colombia, with the team they've got, have failed to qualify. Wow. I remember checking early on in the qualifying after it wasn't 2. After 5 or 6 games, and they were in the top 4. I was like, yeah, they'll be there. Ecuador. That's probably the story of it. Ecuador being in 4th. That's what I probably expected. I expected it to be Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Colombia, with Peru taking 5th, but instead it's it's Ecuador inside the top 4. Who is that in the studio? I have no idea who they are. Alan Shearer. If anyone's watching the draw on BBC, by the way, does anyone know who those two people next to Alan Shearer and Mark Lawrenson are? It is Mark Lawrenson, isn't it? Bloody, you can tell I've not watched you can tell that I've not watched BBC for a long time. My dark horse are always Uruguay and Mexico. I like Uruguay. I like Mexico. Yeah, good shouts, Chris. I think Senegal will be dark horses. Senegal look good. Yeah, they definitely look good. Or is that Paraguay? What was your question? Ecuador get the home advantage, isn't it, at altitude? I'm not too sure, Andrew, actually, mate. Oh, Julian Lorenz or Julien Loren. Julien Loren, probably, because he's European. Canada are a massive dark horse. Yeah, Canada. Oh, I've spoken to a few Canadians actually, and they're confident. They said they're confident despite who they get. Yeah, Brazil are favourites for me. Yeah, Brazil definitely the favourites. In my opinion, like I say. Let me know your favourites, guys. If you let me know if you disagree with me, if you agree with me. Do you see Brazil as the World Cup favourites? I'm looking forward to this. Let's read a few more comments. I have a feeling at least 2 of the pot 1 teams will fail to get out of the group. Well, actually, that's not as stupid as it sounds, is it? Because I don't think Qatar get out of their group, so that's 1. And then depending who any other pot 1 teams get from pot 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, I'd actually agree, to be fair. Hi, mate. I'm counting down the hours till county. Well, do you know what? I'm getting sick and tired of the bloody Newport admin on Twitter. Every 5 minutes, 2 hours till 2 hours, 2 days till Newport Exeter, 1 day till Newport Exeter, 23 hours till Newport Exeter. Like, bloody hell, man, chill out. It's not like it's a derby. There's probably less publicity about the South Wales derby that's going on at the weekend rather than Newport Exeter. Of course, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing for any Newport game, but geez, to keep going on about it's pretty annoying. Japan are always surprise packaging every World Cup as well. Yeah, Japan got to the last 16 last World Cup, didn't they? Funny enough, I've still got the World Cup wall chat on my wall as we speak, which is quite crazy. So I can still see their group. Their group was Colombia, Poland, Senegal, Japan. I think they could still... Hang on, let me look at it again. So what was their group? Their group was Poland. Oh, they can't get Poland. Oh, they can't get Senegal. Actually, yeah, ignore that. Qatar and Spain, for me, will not make it out of the group. I definitely believe Qatar will get knocked out in the group stages. Japan almost knocked. Yeah, that was it. Belgium, yeah. What was Andrew's comment? Lol. Russians complaining about Ukraine bombing a fuel depot inside Russia. Cheeky effers have leveled the entire country of Ukraine. Very true. Very true. I'll tell you what. Qatar is quite small, isn't it? They just showed the sort of map of Qatar, and it's quite small of a country. The pots are down the bottom and on screen as well, so you know exactly who is in what pot. Portugal have qualified, yes. No Italy, no Irish. What a bunch of wankers, says Boo. Thanks for tuning in, Boo. Small country with dirty oil money. Wow. I remember England fans saying we want Japan in last 16. I said we don't want to get them. We will dodge a bullet if we get them. Oh, God, I'm excited, boys. I'm excited. Wales in a World Cup draw for the first time since 1958. How are we all forgetting about Croatia? They're no easy team to beat. I've already said I don't want Croatia. I've already said I do not want Croatia. That would be a horror game. That would be a terrible game for us, Croatia. Yeah, 64 years ago was our last World Cup, yeah. Oh, God, I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the channel, guys. John Charles. I feel Croatia era is done, unfortunately. Players getting old. I think this is their last year, Chris. I think this is their last year. And I think they may get to at least the quarters again. The thing is, right? I'm a Wales fan. Yeah, Jason, I'm a Wales fan. The thing is, from this draw, you can not only get the group, but you can also map the final. So you could technically predict the entire tournament today. I probably won't do that because it would be stupid to do that. There's still friendlies to come up. There's still potential injuries to come up, and everything like that. So, you probably can't, but you could map it out for an England fan. One of the top 4 or 5 countries, you could map it out. Say, right, that's our group. That's the last 16, quarters, semi-final, final, etc., and map it all out and potentially predict it. I'm Welsh, not British. I know that's going to irritate a lot of people, but I'm Welsh, not British. I don't know who this guy that they're talking to. He's I think they're talking about like the politics in the politics inside Qatar, which is a touchy subject to touch on. I would not want to do that as a sort of presenter to start touching into the politics around Qatar. So there's a rough area to go in. It's the Qatar president, is it? Croatia are like Belgium. Both eras come to an end, and they will stop competing to win tournaments. You could argue Belgium never competed, but it's a bit rude, isn't it? Because they have played. They're talking about like all sorts of human rights. This is, like I said, this is a touchy bit to talk about on a World Cup draw, because some people could get really really offended. Like I said, please do make sure to smash the like button, guys. Please make sure to like the stream. That'll be much appreciated. We're 1 like away from 30 likes. So if we can hit that, it'll be absolutely fantastic. Please make sure to share the channel as well. It does help the channel grow and help improve the channel as well. Because I do want to, going forward, I do want to obviously improve the channel to make the quality of the content a lot better. Draw won't start until 5:30. It's like waiting for adverts to finish at cinema before the bloody movie starts. Very true, very true. Right, let's have a look at the Pro Tour in the darts at the moment. See what's going off in there. Johnny Clayton 1-0 up on Stephen Bunting. Peter Wright is 4-3 down on Danny Jansen. They're in the last 32, so I may still be able to watch a bit of the darts after that. Callan Ridd beats Darren Penhall. Danny Noppert beat Ryan Searle in what a game that was. 102 average for Noppy. Rob Cross is 4-2 down against Adrian Lewis. Is Adrian Lewis on a charge in the darting world? Hopefully, well, I can't say hopefully not, because on his day. He's a fantastic player. I don't know what the hell that is all about, Matt. So I can't answer that because I don't know what the hell that's all about. If anyone in the chat knows what that means, then let me know. If it's something rude or something, then that's what I mean. I don't want to answer it if it's something. How can you sort of, what's the word? How can you prepare for a World Cup finals when you don't know who you're going to get? It's impossible. It is impossible. Wrestling. Oh, I don't watch wrestling. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't watch wrestling. I would love an England, Germany, Iran, and rather Scotland or Wales, please, is what Jason wants. Actually, I've not asked one of the main men in the chat room, Chris. What do you want, mate? Because I've not actually asked you yet. What would be your ideal draw? I know you said earlier on in the chat that you don't care who the group is, because you've got to get past them all. But if someone was to say to you, you can pick 3 teams in your draw, who would it be? I know you probably don't care, but why is Safegate bloody crying the fact that that Harry Maguire got booed? He's bloody shit, mate. That's why he got booed. I'll answer it. Give me a think. I'll answer it. Yeah. That's fine, mate. That's fine. It is irritating that they can't just get on with a draw, but obviously they probably have to sort things out, don't they, in terms of like in terms of the politics around the draw. I heard even Fallon is cheering for Wales. Well, if she is, then she's instantly the best women's darts player in the world. If she is. That is a joke, by the way. I know she's not. Do you reckon Newport will get promoted? Yeah, I think so. I'm not saying what way we're going to get promoted, so that could be playoffs or automatic, but I think we are getting promoted, yeah. Where can you watch the draw? It's on BBC. Football ad, mate. BBC. British Broadcasting Corporation, is it? I think. Whoa, Harry Maguire is different gravy when playing for England. It's a shame he's shit for Man United, isn't it, Jason? I am looking forward to this draw, though. I think we could be in for an interesting draw. I think we're going to have one. I will make a poll at the end of the draw as well. I'll pick 4 groups. I'll pick 2 or 3, maybe 4 groups, and we'll discuss the group of death, and we'll discuss the easiest group. We'll discuss England, Scotland, and Wales's group as well. Look, I'm not with the Harry Maguire situation. I don't boo at games personally. That's just my opinion. I don't boo at games because I just find it not well. That's just my opinion. I don't have to go into my opinion, but I personally don't agree with booing. I don't do it. Don't agree. I just don't do it. But I think that someone who's paying their money should be allowed to express their opinions on how their team is playing. If their team is playing absolutely dog shite and the draw hasn't started yet, not started yet, but if their team is playing dog shite, they should be allowed to express their opinion. They should be allowed to sort of, get their voice across because they're paying good money to watch them players. So, they should be allowed to do that. Like I said, I don't personally do it because I just don't agree with not agree with it, but I just don't like doing it. They've not, Matt, so I know that's false. Because even if you were a few even if you were like slightly ahead, you wouldn't be that far ahead to the point where they've done all of England's group. So it would just. So I know you're lying, mate, but. I'll tell you what, this could get interesting if we get like a massive clash, because if you look at it, right, pot 1, there's a big country, well, apart from Qatar, there's a massive team in all of these, and they could play Netherlands, Germany. Imagine like Brazil, Germany, France, Germany, Argentina, Germany, something like that. Right, let's go back to Chris's answer now. So he says, ideally, pot 3, either one of Iran, Morocco, Tunisia. Pot 4, Saudi Arabia, Ecuador. And he says, pot 2, I think, has tough draws from all teams there. It's fair enough. I predict a group of USA, Qatar, Morocco, and UAE. That cannot happen because of the Confederation clash of Qatar and UAE. Right, my bloody laptop is going to die, so I'm going to have to plug that in. Right, is it charging? Because this bloody charger seems to... There we go, it is. Right, okay. Yeah, so that draw cannot happen, unfortunately, Boo. Gareth Southgate taking pictures, I don't know, with... Who, look, he's a waistcoat manager. Gareth Southgate, waistcoat manager. He's a yes man. I despise Gareth Southgate. He's such a... He's a crap Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I think Qatar will get Denmark, Japan, and Canada. England, Denmark, Japan, Canada, as my prediction says. Andrew. Oh, God. Jermaine Genius is doing the draw. Oh, you are joking. Oh, my God. The most useless, absolute useless commentator is on draw conducting duties. God. Yeah, no more than 2 European teams in a group. But any other confederation cannot have 2 from the same confederation. So Wales will play Scotland or Ukraine. Costa Rica take on New Zealand, and Peru will take on UAE or Australia. Wales, Costa Rica, and Australia to qualify for me. I'm going to say Wales, Costa Rica, and Peru. I think Peru beat Australia in that playoff. I like the Peru team. They weren't amazing in the World Cup, but I thought they played some very nice stuff in the World Cup. Especially that one player, Quaver, I think his name was. And it just made me laugh when he had the ball and they said Quaver, because funny enough, I was eating a pack of Quavers at the time, and I was like, "What the hell? That's just weird." Right, this is what I don't get. I slated this in the Euros. I absolutely nailed this in the Euros. Why they keep going on about England all the time. It is making me sick and tired of the fact of always focusing on England. There is 31 other teams in the World Cup. It is not the England World Cup. Why are they showing something that happened 4 years ago? Showing the England highlights from the 2018 World Cup. It's just not necessary. It just really isn't. That really annoys me. Really annoys me. I'm torn between Peru and Australia, to be fair. I think it is. Peru, personally. How comes Scotland have to play Ukraine? Because that's their playoff game, isn't it? And it got postponed for obvious reasons. Can you see the screen properly, guys? Like, can you see the pots and the groups? I just need to make sure that. Right, let me. Right, let's. Right, there we go. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Looking forward to this. It's getting real now. It's getting real, guys. Why England highlights some of us are Welsh. Exactly. Scotland as well. I know I'm not Scottish, but even the Scottish. Well, show the England-Croatia game then. Come on, I don't mind watching this. I'll watch this any day of the week. Keep giving it to us, eh? Keep showing us these highlights. Perisic. Perisic. Mandzukic. Mario Mandzukic. England football fans are like sports fans in Toronto, Canada, and their teams. There's so much media coverage around them. They hear their players' names so often, they become convinced they are good. Very true. I don't know why I'm laughing because it's actually true. I need to kind of take this banner off now because it says draw commences. Draw commences at 5 p.m. and it's kind of past that by 12 minutes. I don't know why I created these banners. I created these banners for all the pots, then realizing that I had this spreadsheet, so I can delete these now, can't I? That wasted 20 minutes of my bloody life, that did. Right. Oh, God. Please make sure, guys, to hit that like button. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Please, as well, make sure to share the stream. That'll be absolutely fantastic. We're currently 1 like away from 30. I'll have a quick look at the subscriber count. We're still on 2,513, so 7 away from 2,520. If you can hit that subscribe and like button, like I said, it'd be much appreciated. If you do want to donate to the channel and support it financially, you can do that by hitting the donate button via the super chat from as little as 79p and the join from as little as $1.99 a month. All of the members and super chats are obviously appreciated slightly more than the likes and comments, obviously, because that is, financial support. So, and obviously, do it if you can, basically. If you haven't or if you can't afford it or whatever situation, then then don't do it. Just in case, I don't want to be the advocate for for bankrupting you guys. Oh, come on, just get on with it now. I'm too excited now. I'm too excited. New Zealand looks bad. No, New Zealand. No. Don't slip on New Zealand. Ouch. Don't sleep on New Zealand. I didn't realise I had a little bit of the beer left. But we are, or should be, very close from starting the 2022 FIFA World Cup draw. I say that hoping that it's... I'm going to look at the chat, look back at the screen, and the draw's started, but no, not yet. But I like this. I've liked talking about the draw. I think this is... You've got to be sort of special in the live streams for a World Cup watch long or a Euros watch long for the draw because of obviously how rare it is every 4 years. So England's best case scenario: England, USA, Tunisia, Saudi Arabia. The worst case scenario: England, Germany, Senegal, Peru. Yeah, very true, NCFC, mate. Where's Wales' possible group? Oh, no, you're not going to do that, are you? You fucking wank off England all the time. It's a joke, man. Show Wales is then. Oh, yeah, of course they won't. Of course they won't. Oh, I need to tweet this. This is a bloody joke, man. It happens every single major tournament or every single event. I need to tweet this. This is an absolute joke. Right. Right. Yes, England are in. You can retweet this if you want on my Twitter. Yes, England are in the World Cup, but what about the other 31 nations? Fuck BBC. Yeah, there we are. You can hit like and retweet that. Oh, someone's just tweeted this. Someone's just tweeted that. This World Cup would break football. Argentina versus Portugal. Imagine that. Messi versus Ronaldo in a World Cup final. I'm calling Ghana as the surprise team. Ghana do well at World Cups, don't they? Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Get on with it. Get bloody on with it. Oh, what a goal that was. Lionel Messi. Oh, that was from 2014, wasn't it, when Messi scored that unbelievable goal. Who was it against? Is it Iran when he scored that goal against a couple of World Cups ago? There's his goal against Nigeria as well. 2018 World Cup. I will as well be doing watch-alongs for every single World Cup game. That is right. Every single World Cup game, there will be a watch-along on this channel for the World Cup. Every single one, from the group stage all the way to the final. Unless unless on the unbelievable chance that I manage to get out to Qatar if Wales qualify. That is obviously the dream, and hopefully maybe it could become a reality. So basically, for the World Cup in November, December, on this channel, there will either be watch-alongs for every single game or a match vlog in Qatar, which either one will be mental. The watch-alongs are great, interact with you guys. The vlogs out there in Qatar would top it off, would absolutely top it off.
Statistically, the best South American team in two of the last 3 World Cups. They've got 1 or 2 problems with their veterans. Do they still need Diego Godin at centre back? He's creaking. They seem to realise that they can't pick both Suarez and Cavani. They need some attacking pace. But if they can get that raw material,
oh come on, man, get on with it.
They are a threat. Ecuador are young and quick and fast. Physically, very, very good. Some lovely emerging young.
Right, let me have a look at some of. Let me have a look at Ecuador, for example. Ecuador. Let's have a look at their squad of players. Ena Valencia. Moses Caicedo. I can't really see anyone that I remember that I really know from Ecuador. This is the great thing about a World Cup, though, isn't it? Danny, sorry, mate, laughing at your comment, but Daniel, bloody hell, so that's gonna make you unsubscribe now. Daniel says going to fall asleep soon listening to the draw. Yeah, who's actually got the draw on? I'm presuming everyone has got the draw on. If you have got it on, bear in mind I'm watching on the iPlayer, so I might be like a second or so behind. So don't spoil anything in the chat or anything like that, because I will be annoyed. I'll probably turn off comments when the draw actually starts, just to prevent any potential spoiling, because this is one of the biggest days, probably one of the best days of my life. This is Wales in a World Cup draw. I don't want it ruined. I really don't want this ruined. So I'll probably do that just because of how big this is and stuff like that. So I'm presuming that tweet is going to bang because we won't spoil it. Don't worry. Yeah, I hope not. I hope not. Please do make sure to hit the like button, guys, and subscribe. It is free to do, of course, so please make sure to do that. They're still talking about, I think they're talking about Neymar at the moment for Brazil, about how important he is to the Brazil team. And he is, let's not get it wrong, he is important. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the color code for these. We'll remove that. And every time a team gets pulled out, I'll put a strike through. So you can see there's a strike through Qatar. So say like Netherlands get drawn out, strike that through. So it indicates who's been pulled out, if that makes sense. Obviously, you'll see it on the screen as well. African teams at World Cup. Only Cameroon, Senegal, and Ghana have made the quarterfinals at a World Cup. Morocco, Nigeria, Ghana, and Algeria have all made the second round. Nigeria on 3 occasions making the second round of the World Cup. And the fact that they're not there this year, Nigeria, gives a chance for a Cameroon, for a Morocco, for a Tunisia to potentially get into the last 16 or get deep into a World Cup. I do feel, I've said this for a long, long time, I do feel there is a African team to win a World Cup. That, you know, an African team will win a World Cup at some point. I will stand by that. I've said that since the 2010 World Cup. I said we will get an African winner of a World Cup. Who it is, when it is obviously impossible to tell. But I think we will. I think African football is getting better. We're seeing that with the AFCON. Every different AFCON, the quality increases. And I think ultimately that will show on the World Cup stage, in my opinion anyway. Come on, England, says Scott. Says Thomas. Oh, come on, man. Don't show us some classic World Cup moments. Wonder if it's going to be all England, hey? 1970 in Brazil. I think that's in Brazil. I don't care about 1970 World Cups. I care about Wales group, so hurry up. That's what I said. Don't spoil anything in the chat, guys. I will be turning off comments when it officially starts on my screen. So from the start of the World Cup draw, I won't be seeing any of your comments in the chat. I will go back to them, however, and go through them. But 1978. Oh, don't tell me they're going to go through every World Cup. Oh, no. Ignore that, because the first World Cup was in 1930. Is that Scotland? Who do you think wins the cup? Brazil. Well, we'll see from the draw. I think you can maybe give some sort of prediction when we get to the draw, I think, personally. Let me have a quick check of the Pro Tour in the darts. Yeah, that's getting on. Danny Jansen beat Peter Wright. Danny Jansen beat Peter Wright 6-5. Gerwin Price loses to Madders Rasma. Wow. James Wade loses 6-1 to Christoph Ratajski. Mario Vanden Bogard is 2-1 up on Mathers Rasma. Glenn Durrant 4-3 against Dave Chisnell. Duzzer is having a bloody brilliant day today, which is great to see. That's just your little insight on the darts, because I know there is a large proportion of my subscribers that are darts fans. So, Hand of God in 86, yeah. Oh, come on, I'm excited. Oh, God. I'm so excited. I'm like a little kid at Christmas. Oh, this is the Cameroon. Is this the Cameroon game? Yeah, that was the Cameroon one, yeah. 1994, Bulgaria beat Germany. Was that the Lenchko goal, or whatever his name was? Lechkov. Yeah. There's some of these moments that I know, not personally. Obviously, I wasn't alive in 94, but, you know, history, watching history and stuff. Oh, there we go. England moment. Michael Owen's goal against Argentina. Come on, man. Oh, do you remember when Korea made the semi-finals of the World Cup? That was an unbelievable. World Cup. That was when South Korea got to the semi-finals. I think Turkey got to the semi-finals as well, didn't they? Or the quarterfinals. That was a mental World Cup 02. Like I said, another World Cup that I didn't watch. The first World Cup I actually properly watched and understood was the 2010 World Cup in South Africa when Luis Suarez cheated. If only Asamoah Gyan scored that penalty. If only. Brazil 1, Germany 7. This one will be specials. The first one since Maradona passed. Rest in peace. Yeah. Exactly. Imagine showing us all the time, yet we didn't know nothing but bottle it. Or did nothing but bottle it. Right, I'm going to turn the comments off only because I don't want... Oh. Wait, they said at 6 o'clock you have to switch over to... I don't know what's happening. Right, I'm going to turn the comments off. I'm buzzing for this. Come on, Cymru. Give us a good draw. Right, I've got the comments off. Actually, I need to probably turn them off on my other screen, don't I? Because that'll just give it away. There we go. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Right, if anyone does donate to the channel or does a super chat or anything like that, then you're going to have to let me know because I won't be... I haven't got the comments on. 2 seconds. I need one more pivotal thing. One more pivotal thing. Come on. Give us a good draw. Give us a good group. Who the hell is that? Who's that little kid? Come on! Cymru and boy! Come on. I want an easy draw. I want... Who do I want? Right, let's have a look who I want then. I want Qatar. I want USA. And I want Tunisia. No, I can't. Yeah. Qatar, USA, Tunisia. That's who I want. That's who I hope we get. For anyone joining, right, let me just keep the comments on to see what the latest comments say. Right, we'll get that back off now. What the f is going on? What is all this about, man? Oh, come on, man. This is one thing I bloody hate about draws. Bloody get on with it. Who cares? Who cares, man? For fuck's sake. Get on with it. Get on with it, man. Don't care about whoever the fuck these people are. I can still bloody check the comments, can't I? Because I don't know why I've turned comments off just yet, because they're still going to take 4 hours before they start. I reckon if Wales qualify, you'll have Brazil. Hopefully not. Well, can they just get on with the draw? Yeah, exactly, Matt. Exactly my point. Oh, come on. What is this all about? Fucking start the draw, for fuck's sake. I'm tweeting this. This is embarrassing. Fuck's sake, man. Just get on with it. Christ. Yeah, I have no idea what this is either. I whacked £5 on Uruguay in Group A and England Group H. As an England fan, I want USA, Iran, and New Zealand or Costa Rica. They're slower than a snail doing its shop. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is effing ridiculous. True. Right, wake me up when the draw starts. They're all about some bloody boy next to a bloody camel, for fuck's sake. Yeah, sorry about this, Mum. I can't have dinner tonight. I'll be doing this. I'll be doing this draw watch long until 4 a.m. in the morning. Sorry, Mum. You're gonna have to cook me something at 5 in the morning. It is gonna be bloody 4 in the morning by the time they bloody start this. I don't get why they're covering so much of Qatar. You're getting knocked out after the second game, lads. You're losing your first 2 games anyway, so. I nearly choked on my water. Daniel says, why is this woman telling us a story? Story time with some Qatari woman. Right, get on with it now. Oh, thank God for that. Are they actually going to do it now? Just get the fuck on with it. Right, here we go. Who's these 3 people now? The conductors of the draw. Are they going to... Only Team Qatar have any chance to get... Piss off, Jason. Right, I'm turning my phone around just in case I get any messages from like my mates or anything saying who we got. This is the one time every 4 years... Well, this is the only time that I've not even looked at my phone once. Oh, I just can't get any of this spoiled because it's Wales. Look, phone. Over there. Over there. No contact on the phone. What the hell are they wearing? Who is that? Bloody hell. Samantha Johnson. No words. I didn't say anything, but that woman just absolutely nailed Jermaine Gina. She absolutely buried him. She literally said, I'm so glad that I'm on a stage to do this draw with the most talented serial winner, Carly Lloyd. Oh, God, Jermaine Gina's face. He was like... And then she was like, Carly Lloyd. He looks like he's going to cry. Don't worry, Jermaine. We stand by you, Jermaine. Just like we stand by Harry. Oh, God. Oh, ouch. Ouch. That's going to hurt. Oh, who are they inviting onto the stage now? Right. Just to put this into context, I started this watch along 1 hour and 20 minutes ago. We've currently not had a single ball pulled out in 1 hour and 20 minutes. These people love to hear themselves talk. Nigeria superstar. Who's this? Oh, JJ Okocha. Fair play. That's someone that I do admire. I loved watching JJ Okocha. JJ Okocha, legend. Absolute legend. God, JJ Okocha looks so old. Lothar Matthäus, another legend. I'll tell you what, the people that they're getting on are actual legends, so I can't nail them for that. They're going to get Gareth Southgate to do it now, aren't they? Well, of course. No, actually, let's stop that right there. I threw my phone away knowing that I'm actually going to need it to check the stream. Ali Dali, whoever he is. Welcome to the stage, Ali Dali. Right, who's this that they're going to bring onto the stage? Who? Adel Ahmed Malala. Who is he? Christ. Let me have a look at who the hell is this guy? What was his name again? Ali Dali. Tim Cahill. Wow. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who Ahmed Dali is. Tim Cahill, what a man. The draw's at 6. Oh, God. Please don't. Who? Bora Milutinovic. Can't they get someone a bit young to do these draws rather than bloody 70-year-olds? Are they that desperate? Why can't they get someone like? I'm trying to think of people that have retired but are still in punditry. They should do that. They should get Gary Lineker. Oh no, they can't do Gary Lineker because they. Well, of course they can. Should get a hot Ukrainian woman to do it. that's the best. Why has he got bloody headphones in? They're not going to ask them all questions, are they? Yep. Yep, they will. I got to try and be neutral here. I really can't laugh or anything, but this is taking the bloody piss now. This is really starting to get on my nerves. Right, let's just put it on like that for now because it's not like the draw's in any hurry, is it? So what I don't get, right? I'm all for having someone from the host country to have a speech or something like that, but when they're not that good at English and you have to translate it for them, what's his name? Oh, I can't remember what his bloody name is. The one that's doing the commentary. Pierce. I can't think of his first name. Oh, what's his bloody name? Pierce. What's his bloody first name? Someone in the chat. I literally can't think. Chris, not Chris Pierce. Oh, the man that's doing the draw. Christopher Harry Pierce? No. Oh, I know it. I can literally. Someone's going to tell me, and I'm going to. Oh, I'm going to have a look myself in a minute. Right, let's just have a look myself. I literally can't think of his name. Pierce comment. Jonathan Pierce. That's it. Jonathan Pierce. Yeah, Jonathan Pierce is literally translating what he's saying. So, you know, it doesn't make sense. It just, I don't know. It's like having bloody Marcelo Bielsa on the draw. Imagine that, Marcelo Bielsa and his translator next to him. Yes! The draw is underway! Sue! Finally! It's only taken 1 hour and 25. Right, I can take this banner off now. No, they're not based off the latest FIFA rankings at all, because Wales are higher than a few of the other teams in pot 3, mate. So don't try and tell me the crap that it's based on FIFA rankings. Bloody arsehole. The fuck does he think he is trying to tell me that it's based off the bloody FIFA rankings, despite Wales being higher than 3 or 4 teams in I could probably watch paint dry. There it is. England were in pot G. Were in Group G last year. Last World Cup though. I swear they've showed us the pots already. Why are they going through it once more? Like, are we that stupid? Right, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do what BBC do. So pot 1, Qatar, Belgium, Brazil, France, Argentina, England, Spain, Portugal. Pot 2 is Denmark, Netherlands, Germany, Mexico, USA, Switzerland, Croatia, Uruguay. Pot 3 is Senegal, Iran, Japan, Morocco, Serbia, Poland, South Korea, and Tunisia. And pot 4 is Saudi Arabia, Ecuador, Ghana, Cameroon, Canada, and then one of Australia, UAE, Peru, one of New Zealand, Costa Rica, and then Ukraine, Scotland, or Wales. Yeah, so like I said, the top seeds will automatically be in the place 1 in their group. So, for example, it'll be Group A, A1, B1, C1 for all of the first seeds. Then the second seeds will get pulled out. Will be pulled out. So, for example, the draw hasn't started yet, is it? No, the draw has not started yet on mine. So I'm not going to look at the comments now. So I've already told people not to spoil anything in the chat. So if anyone does spoil anything, can Chris, who is the moderator in chat, time anyone out for spoiling anything? Because I don't want nothing spoiled. So if you do, there will be a timeout. I've said it, made it clear. So I'm presuming they're going to just draw Qatar, or they don't need to draw Qatar, do they? Oh, you just told us the pots. Why are you doing it again, love? Why? Right, so Qatar, obviously, in Group A1 as the World Cup hosts. It is obviously Qatar. They've told him, make sure to stir the balls and pull the red one out. You know, if he was colourblind, that would be quite hard, wouldn't it? But no, Qatar, obviously, in Group A1. So now they've got to take out the red ball to indicate the seeding in the group. And obviously it will say A1 because all of the pot 1 teams will go into the first position in the group. So there it is. Qatar into Group A1. Right, so pot 1 still. This to go into Group B. we are going to have England. England are in Group B. So England in Group B. And we'll strike through that. So England in Group B. Group B1. They've still got to take out the number, but we know from the policies of the draw that they will be in Group B1. B1 for England. Doesn't mean anything yet, does it? Doesn't mean absolutely nothing at the moment. So to go into Group C. Group C is Argentina. Argentina will be in Group C. Group C1 for Argentina. Argentina in Group C. So Qatar in Group A, Belgium in Group Qatar in Group A, England in Group B, and Argentina in Group C as it stands. So those are the current teams in the draw as it... Wait, what does the banner say? Okay, the banner is fine. That's fine. I can see there's comments, but I won't read them, obviously, because we're doing the draw. Let me know. Oh, well, you can't really see. Hopefully, you can see the draw. In Group D is France. France in Group D. So a potential last 16, well, probably quarterfinals. Potential of France playing Argentina for the second World Cup in a row in the last 16. D1, of course. So France in D1. So the teams left in pot 1, Belgium, Brazil, Spain, and Portugal. So to go into Group E, like I said, this doesn't matter at the moment, does it? Group E is Spain. Spain into Group E. Spain in Group B. Right, can I zoom in a little bit? Yep, we can. Oh, no, you can't see it that well if I zoom in. That's annoying. Gonna have to zoom back out. That's fine. I was just testing it. So, Belgium, Brazil, and Portugal remain. Spain, Portugal, and Brazil, Belgium, Portugal, sorry. It's getting so confusing with all these teams. In Group F, it is Belgium. Belgium in Group G. They were in Group G in Group F, sorry. This is so confusing, by the way. So I'm messing up with a draw, and it's not even me doing it. So Tim Cahill is just F1, as we know. So Belgium and... Oh, I forgot to put the strike through. So Brazil and Portugal will be in Group G and H. Which way round? It is Brazil. So Brazil are in Group G. I tell you what, already, I think the bottom half of the draw is tougher already. So Portugal, as we know, will be in Group H. So those are the first seeds. So Group A is Qatar, Group B is England, Group C is Argentina, Group D is France, Group E is Spain, Group F, Belgium, Group G, Brazil, Group H, Portugal. Right, so pot 2. They're still doing this a minute, so I should just wait, shouldn't I, really, to wait until they do. So they're just going to pull out Portugal. So Portugal, like I said, are in Group H1. Cafu seems very happy, doesn't he? Bloody smiling. He's like, every time he's pulling it out, he's like, so H1 for Portugal. So like I said, those are the first seeds from the draw. So now we're moving on to pot 2. Denmark, Netherlands, Germany, Mexico, USA, Switzerland, Croatia, and Uruguay. Right. Oh, to go in with Qatar. To go in with the host nation. It is Netherlands. Netherlands to go in with Qatar, but which position will they go in? Netherlands to go in with Qatar. If this is A2, it will be the opening game of the tournament. If this is A2, it will be the opening game, Qatar against Netherlands. Which position will the Netherlands be in? A4. So the Netherlands will be in A4. So Netherlands will not be the opening game. So Group B to go in with England. To go in with England. Please be someone hard. USA. It is the USA to go in with England. But which position will England start the group with the USA, or will it be another position? Which position will the USA be in the group with England in? If this is A2, England's opener will be against USA. B3. So USA in Group B with England, but in position B3, which means it will not be USA-England as the opener. Oh, this is getting tight. Tense even. Right, to go in with Argentina. Oh, imagine it's Germany. Imagine it's Germany. To go in with Argentina is Mexico. Mexico will go in with Argentina. But which position? So far, we've got no opening games. We've not got any opening games from the groups yet. Argentina, will they open up against Mexico? Mexico will go in position C. C3. So Mexico in position C3. Argentina, Mexico will not be the opening game in the group. To go in with France, if this is Germany. If this is Germany, this will be scenes. Denmark. Oh, a repeat of the 2018 World Cup. A repeat of the 2018 World Cup group game, France-Denmark. Will they start off with France, though? Will they start off with France in Group D? So Denmark to go in with France in position D. D3. Wow. Still no opening game, which is crazy. So the last teams in pot 4 is Germany, Switzerland, Croatia, and Uruguay. Oh, To go in with Spain. I see this being Switzerland. I have a funny feeling this will be Switzerland. To go in with Spain. Germany. Oh my God. Spain against Germany in Group E. Wow. Wow. Spain against Germany. What position? E3. Spain, Germany. Germany will not start against Spain. Right, why is... Oh, God, what's gone on here? Oh, they've changed channels. Bloody idiots. What are they doing? Come on. Right, I've totally lost what's going on now. Because BBC have decided it'd be a good idea to change the channels. Oh, come on. Oh, this is irritating. I have no idea who's been pulled out. Right, I'm gonna have to quickly get it on my phone. I'm gonna have to quickly get it on my phone whilst it loads. This is irritating. Right. Right. Hopefully it's back on. Right, so Croatia are in with Belgium. Sorry about that. So Croatia are in F4 with Belgium. And Brazil have Uruguay. However, Brazil cannot have Uruguay because of the mixed federation. So they have to then go over to Group H with Portugal. So Uruguay in with Portugal due to the fact of not being able to be in with Brazil. And it is H3 for Uruguay. So that means, like I said, basically more than two confederations cannot be in the same group, which means to go in with Brazil, again, another repeat of the 2018 World Cup, will be Switzerland. Switzerland will go in with Brazil. It'll just depend on which. And so far, we've got no opening games of a group. Brazil-Switzerland was the opening game in 2018 of the group. Are we going to get 2 World Cups in a row? Brazil-Switzerland as the group opener. This would be mental if it happens. 2 World Cups in a row. It's not. G3. We still have not got the opening game of an individual group. Group A, Qatar, Netherlands. B, England, USA. C, Argentina, Mexico. D, France, Denmark. E, Spain, Germany. F, Belgium, Croatia. G, Brazil, Switzerland. H, Portugal, Uruguay. Group Pot 3, Senegal, Iran, Japan, Morocco, Serbia, Poland, South Korea, and Tunisia. Oh, come on, mate. To go in with Qatar and Netherlands. Iran. That cannot happen. Iran have been pulled out, but they cannot go in with Qatar. Oh, look at that, of course. Look at that. England have USA and Iran. What a piss take. What a piss take. Look at this for England's group. USA and Iran. Jesus Christ. B2. England's opener is Iran. Well done, England. Well done on paying FIFA. Iran and USA for England. What a joke. I'm sorry. Right, to go into Group A with Qatar and the Netherlands. Who is going to go in with Qatar and the Netherlands? Senegal. Oh, what a draw. Senegal to go in with Qatar and Netherlands. What a group that could be. Wow. But will Senegal be the opening match of the World Cup? To Group A, you mean, not Pot A. So Senegal to go in with Group A, with Qatar, and they will start their World Cup against the Netherlands. Senegal will start the World Cup against the Netherlands. To go in with Argentina and Mexico, there's no constraints here. So anyone who comes out will go in Group C with Argentina and Mexico. Poland. Oh, Argentina, Poland, and Mexico. Oh, what a group. What a group. Argentina, Poland, and Mexico. He looks happy, doesn't he? None of these look happy conducting the draw. To go in with Argentina and Mexico. Poland. C4. Mexico, Poland is the opening game in that, or one of the games, the opening game. You know what I mean. I can't really get my words out. To go in with France and Denmark. I'm going to predict it, Morocco. Serbia. Serbia cannot. The only group that Serbia can go in is Group G and H. So the only group... Oh, yeah, so they can go in Group G because of the UEFA constraints. So Serbia will go into Group G with Brazil and Switzerland. What the hell? G2. So Serbia will open up against Brazil. So far, in Group G, Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, all three of them were in the same group in 2018. All they're missing is Costa Rica. If Costa Rica get pulled out in Group G, that will be the exact same group as 4 years ago. Right, to go in with France and Denmark, Tunisia. Tunisia will go in with France and Denmark. Which order will they go in, though? They will be in France and Denmark's group, but will it be 2 or 4? So Tunisia will either start against France or Denmark in Group D. Tunisia in D4. So they will start against Denmark. Tunisia will start against Denmark. Japan, Morocco, South Korea are the last 3 teams in the pot. Japan. Japan can go with Spain and Germany. Japan could or will go in with Scotland. Scotland will go in with Spain and Germany. But which group will they go in? Will they start with Japan? Will they start with Spain or Germany? E4. So they will start against the 2014 champions, Germany. So Morocco and South Korea remain to go in with Belgium and Croatia. Morocco, that's funny that I selected them. Morocco will go in Group F with Belgium and Croatia. But which position in Group F for Morocco? F3. So they will start against Croatia. So the last team is South Korea. So they will be going in Group H, South Korea, but will they start against Portugal or Uruguay? So South Korea will be in Group H. I'm already looking at the groups as a Wales perspective. I want Group A. I don't want Group B. I don't want to go in with England. I don't want Group C. And then we can only get Group H. And it's H4. So Wales can only get Group H and Group A. Oh God. It's Wales's pot. It's Wales's pot. No. Don't give us someone hard. Please. Please don't give us someone hard. Please, FIFA. Please don't give us someone tough. I beg. I absolutely beg. I beg you don't give us someone tough. Please, pot Group A. Please, Group A. Wait, hang on. We have to go in Group A or A. We have to go in Group A, B, C, or H, don't we? Interconfederation Playoff 1. So Australia, UAE, or Peru will go. I'm not sure which group they go into. So they will go in Group D. So Australia, Peru, or UAE will go in with France, Denmark, and Tunisia. Oh, please give Wales an easy draw, please. Obviously, England got a piss poor draw as usual. Right, the next out of pot 4. Don't be Wales. Actually, no, be Wales. I like this group. I like Group A. Be Wales. Ecuador. Or Ecuador. Ecuador will go into Group A. I think they can go into Group A, can't they? Yeah, they can go to Group A. So Qatar-Ecuador will be the opening game. What a crap opening game that's going to be. But it's what it is. So Qatar-Ecuador will be the opening game of the 2022 FIFA World Cup. back over to pot 4. That's a tough group for Qatar, isn't it? Right. Who's going to be next? Oh, if this is Wales. If this is Wales versus England, I will go mental. Saudi Arabia, they can't go in with England. Saudi Arabia are out, but they cannot go in with England. So it's going to be in Group C. So Saudi Arabia will go in with Argentina, Mexico, and Poland. So Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Poland. That's an interesting group. And he's just going to pull it out saying, well, going to put the ball out before I say that. And it's going to be C2. Right, to go in with England, please, I beg, don't be Wales, don't be Wales, don't be Wales, don't be Wales, don't be Wales. Do not be Wales. Yes, it's not Wales. Hang on. Hang on, this... Yeah, Costa Rica. Oh, yeah, they can't have... Yeah, so they have to go in Group E because Costa Rica are in the same confederation as USA. So New Zealand or Costa Rica will go in with Spain, Germany, and Japan. So Spain will kick off the World Cup against either New Zealand or Costa Rica. Ghana, Cameroon, Canada, or the European... I swear to God, if it's England, Wales, I give up. Don't be England, Wales. Please. Be Ghana. Be Ghana. Be Ghana. Be Ghana. You're bloody joking. Bugger off. England, Wales. England, Wales in the World Cup. Let's have you, England. Let's have you, England. Let's bloody have you. You could not bloody script it. You're right. It is scripted. England against Wales. Piss off. FIFA's fucking corrupt. What a load of shit. Piss off. So the next team to come out, only Ghana, Cameroon, and Canada remain, is Cameroon. Cameroon cannot go in with Belgium, Morocco, Croatia, so they will go in with Brazil, Serbia, and Switzerland. So they will go in with Group G with Brazil, Serbia, and Switzerland. So we've got potentially USA, Iran. Actually, I like that group. If we do qualify for the World Cup, I fancy us against USA and Iran, and then it's just that England game. Wales versus England. Crazy. Absolutely mental. Couldn't script it, could you? Right, Ghana or Canada remain. So it is Ghana. So Ghana have to go into Group H with Portugal, Uruguay, and... So Ghana have to go into Group H because Morocco are in Group F. So Ghana will go in with Portugal, Uruguay, and South Korea, which then means Canada will go in with Belgium, Morocco, and Croatia. which means the 2022 FIFA World Cup draw is done. I will wait until they finish the ceremony and then I'll go back to the comments. But great. England, Wales. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, FIFA. Bunch of dickheads. And it is Canada. Right, let's go back to the comments. Right, let's go back to the comments. Right, let's go all the way back to the comments. Right, let's go all the way back to read all of your comments, guys. Pot 4 is stronger than pot 3. My opinion just started. Hang on, let's just keep reading. Suarez and Neymar in the same group. Wow. Ronaldo and Suarez meet again. Group B is too easy. It needs to be competitive. USA, Iran, England. Yeah, read that. Let's read this. Guys, how many teams go into... There's only two. Two go through. Yeah, England versus Wales. Wales, England. Wales won't touch us, but they'll slap USA and Iran. You won't beat England. Yeah, we will beat England. England be very happy with that. Of course, England are going to be happy with that. They probably bought it. Right. Let's go through the draw then for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. So, Group A is Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and the Netherlands. Group B is England, Iran, USA, and Ukraine, Scotland, or Wales. Group C is Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. Group D is France, Australia, UAE, or Peru, Denmark, and Tunisia. Group E is Spain, New Zealand, or Croatia, New Zealand or Costa Rica, Germany, and Japan. Group F is Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Group G is Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon. And Group H is Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, South Korea. Right, let's put a poll in the chat. Yeah, it's gonna be England versus Wales who get through. Let's just say that it's gonna be England versus Wales that get through that. Right. Right, how many? Right, we'll put 3. All right, let's see which potentially are the groups of death. Right. I'll say... I'm going to say group... I'm going to say group C is a potential group of death. I'm going to say group... I'll say group E. I'll say group F. And I'll say group H. Right, they're my choices for potential group of death. So that is the draw for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. So get voting on that out of those 4. Wales could play Argentina or Poland. Oh, yeah, let's have a look at the last 16. That is true, actually. Good point, Luca. We'll have a look at the vote in a minute. Right, so... potential last 16 for us. So England, Wales, or Wales, England will be on the 29th of November. Right, so potential last 16. Netherlands versus Wales. Wait, how can we play Argentina or Poland in the last 16, Luca? Oh my God. You play A. So Wales's last 16 will be either Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, or Netherlands. So if we finish second in the group, we've probably got Netherlands. If we manage to win the group, we've probably got Senegal in the last 16. England have probably got Senegal in the last 16, probably. If Argentina win the group, they may have Denmark. France could be against Mexico in a potential last 16. In the bottom half, wow. If Spain win the group, they've either got potentially Belgium or Croatia, probably Croatia. Germany, again, Belgium or Croatia. Brazil versus Uruguay in a last 16. Potential of Portugal versus Switzerland, maybe. Yeah, I know I went mental. You wouldn't have got Uruguay, Luca. This is what people annoy me with. You wouldn't have got Uruguay because the draw would have been different. It would have been a different draw. The whole thing would have been different. We could be in the quarterfinal by just beating Iran, drawing with USA, and beating Senegal. Yeah. No, I think we'll beat America. I think we'll beat America. We'll beat Iran, and I think England will do the same in the other order. And then I think the England-Wales game will be a bit like England-Belgium from the last World Cup, where both teams just play their reserve side potentially, and then both get into the last 16. And then I think we play Netherlands. We play Senegal potentially if we win the group, or Netherlands, and then we're in a quarterfinal against maybe Argentina or France. I'm not that sort of upset about it. Right, let's have a look at the vote. Right, so from the vote so far, yeah, they probably would batter our reserves. Yeah. So far, 12 votes on the poll, 17% for Group C, 58% Group E, 0% Group F, 25% Group H. Right, so what's Group E? Group E is Spain, New Zealand or Costa Rica, Germany, Japan. God. Scotland have to win 2 games. That's the difference between us. We've just got to win 1 game at the Cardiff City Stadium. So we're in a better position than Scotland because we've got to win 1 game. They've got to win 2. They've got to beat Ukraine first of all, and then they've got to come to the Cardiff City Stadium in a packed Cardiff City Stadium and try and beat us there. So I think it's ours. I think we are in the World Cup. I don't want to count my chickens too early. I think we will be in the World Cup. Group C says Chris. Where's Group C? Group C is Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Poland. Saudi Arabia always get a tough draw. Yeah, I think Wales could beat England. Depends. It all depends. It really all depends. Right, guys, thanks to absolutely everyone for tuning in for this live draw watch along. It's been absolutely fantastic sharing the 2022 FIFA World Cup draw with you guys. It's been an absolute ball. For everyone hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, all of that good stuff. I'm so thankful for everyone showing their support on the stream. Just to quickly cover a few things. So by a massive percentage, Group E has won the Group of Death poll from you guys. I will be recording a quick 2-minute video on the YouTube channel in a second with my reaction for the draw. So it'll just be me just giving a quick reaction of the draw. That will be out in about 5-10 minutes just to make a quick thumbnail, upload it, and yeah, please make sure to like that video, subscribe to the channel, and obviously drop your thoughts on that video. I've been Mike Green. I've been doing the FIFA 2022 World Cup draw. You've been my absolutely unbelievable audience. I'll speak to you guys shortly. Thanks for watching, and come on, Wheels!